Greetings, everyone. Sorry that I could not be there today, but I will be walking you through the website Facing History and Ourselves. Before I jump into that, though, I just wanted to explain really briefly the program that I'm using to make this screencast. It's called Screencast-O-Matic, and it's a free program. And I make quite a few screencasts for my students, especially when I'm gone with the sub, or if there's a new digital tool that we're using in the classroom. I like to do demos on here rather than having to walk through the students 95 times, the different programs that we do. I use it with my yearbook class a lot too to show them how to do different steps. And so it's a great program. It's free. It allows you to make up to a 10-minute video free of charge as often as you want. So anyways, the website that I was in charge of looking into is called Facing History and Ourselves. And as I was looking through it, what I noticed is that it has a lot of great resources, but it's definitely geared more towards the high school social studies, but it still has a lot of great information. So when you get to the website, I went right away to Educator Resources, and they have a couple of different big overarching themes. You can look for specific topics and browse their extensive library of different resources. There are books and articles and different things that you could also borrow, but note that you have to take an online course or kind of like a seminar in order to be eligible to borrow that. So that's just something to note. And then another one that you can look into is connecting current events to your curriculum. So I'm just going to jump into the topics right away just to show you a little bit more about what this website has to offer. So Facing History looks at a lot of really great topics in American history, democracy, justice, bullying, global immigration, Holocaust, genocide, and then you can even click on just the button Search Our Collection, and it has thousands and thousands of different types of materials that you could look into. You can do it by subject area on the left-hand side. So maybe you're teaching a psychology course and you wanted to take a look at what kind of resources they might have for psychology. Then you can even break it down into more. Maybe you were looking for a specific lesson in psychology. They have one, Genocide and Mass Violence, Why Don't People Act? So when you open up the lesson, or when you're looking at it right here, it's going to say you can either add or edit to the playlist down here. You do have to have an account if you want to actually add or edit it to a playlist, and that allows you to kind of bookmark the lesson or the video or whatever resource you're trying to get to. And so I made a playlist already, so I'm just going to add it to my genocide playlist. Once you do that, then it opens it up so that you can see all of the resources that come with it. So when it's a lesson like that, you can see, oh no, I just lost it. You can see what it's asking you to do. Let me go back. I clicked the wrong button. And then it's yours for the keeping because you've locked it into your playlist. So I've already added this. I'm just going to redo it so I can show you again. And then now there's down here. So here's the Why Don't People Act. If I want to edit it, that I can click on it. I can type in notes about the content for myself. So maybe next time I do this lesson, I want to make sure that I can add in my own notes under here. And then if I go to click on view, then it's going to show me the actual lesson plan. Sorry, this is where I was trying to get to. And walks you through the entire lesson, talking to you about previewing, all your lesson ideas, very extensive, as you can see on the left-hand side. There's lots of different investigations, but everything is broken down so nicely with different strategies, and they gave you all of the resources. So if it tells you to watch a video, it gives you a link to the video, and any other readings, you have it all at your fingertips, and this is all free of charge. So it's an awesome, awesome, awesome website. Especially for those of you who are teaching higher level classes in the high school, this would be a great resource for you. So that's a little bit about how you can find different educator resources. in particular, finding different lessons and exploring their collection up here. Lots of different resources under the classroom materials. You can just take a look at their different choices, books and blogs and chapters and lessons and timelines and videos. And so they really have a lot to offer educators. I'm going to go back into educator resources just so I can show you the third part of this website, which is connecting current events to curriculum. I found this one to be a little bit more user-friendly in the fact that there's not as many clicks as there is under the collection. I'm scrolling down to the bottom. These are the recent teaching ideas of things that have been happening in the news. I know that we had a conversation in one of our meetings about the Kavanaugh hearings, or even understanding take a knee, or looking at family separation at the U.S. border. So if you were to click on understanding take a knee, maybe that's something that's come up in your current event class, or that's something that's coming up, especially that now that we're in full swing of the football season. But it does an awesome job of breaking the information down, breaking down what are the kids seeing on the TV, what are they reading in the newspaper, what are they seeing on the news, and kind of walks you through how do you have a thought-provoking conversation about this hot topic in your classes. So it asks you to analyze an image together, taking a look at a text set, help students understand the long history of athletes. So for anybody who is dealing with current events, I thought this was a great resource for you that does the job of looking at these modern topics and helping students understand what is going on. I definitely encourage you all to explore this website when you have some more time. I hope you all have a fantastically wonderful day, and hopefully I will see you at the next PLC.